Everybody, Scott Carson here with your note term of the day. Today's term is LOI. Now, what is an LOI? Kind of has two meanings in the note space. In most real estate transactions, or specifically when you're dealing with a lot of bank notes or bank assets, a banker will often ask you to submit in a LOI, and this stands for letter of intent. Basically, when you're submitting your offering to bank, you'll submit in, and this is usually just to banks, it's not going to be to hedge funds or individual note listing websites for the most part. It's a letter that talks about and breaks down kind of what you're looking and needing to close. The reason a bank will ask for an LOI along with your offering is so that when they go in front of their loan committee that meets once a month, once a quarter, once every 2 weeks, depends on the institution, it goes through the terms of what you're looking for, what due diligence documents are requiring, what's your offering, what is that contingent on, what's the time frame for due diligence, what's the time frame for closing, any type of earnest money deposit. It's usually not going to be signed by the bank, and one of the great things that you can do to help sweeten your offering and help to expedite an acceptance, a counter, or decline is to put a time frame on your LOI. This letter of intent is good through the end of the month, or good through the end of the quarter, or the end of the year, whatever it might be. That helps actually kind of add a little heat to the flames, because if you have a competitive offering and the bank is reviewing multiple bids and multiple LOIs, how you structure your offering and your letter of intent, whether it's a residential, commercial note, a one-off, or a portfolio, can help you get that deal accepted if it's structured properly. Now, every deal is different. Every LOI will be different, and that's okay. It's just designed to help you kind of outline what your offering is in front of the loan committee. Now, what it is often can be shared with is a letter of interest. Now, we see an LOI in a letter of interest when you're dealing with brokers, or joker brokers, as we like to say. Oftentimes, brokers will list an asset list and ask for you to submit a proof of funds letter, a POF, and a letter of interest before maybe they even show you the whole information or all the tapes. This is not something that you should do. Whenever you see a joker broker ask for a letter of interest, outline what you're looking for, in a proof of funds, do not do it. They are going to take your proof of funds and then use it as theirs to go out and find assets that they can broker to you or wholesale to you. Don't do this. If somebody asks for proof of funds and a letter of interest, don't submit it in. It's a surefire red flag that you're dealing with a joker broker. So when it's a letter of intent, not a letter of interest, it adds a lot more value to it when we're talking about LOIs. And like I said, you will primarily deal with LOIs when it comes to commercial properties, whether it's notes or traditional REOs. It's a very common practice for a banker, asset manager at a bank, to ask you, hey, I need you to submit a LOI. It's usually a 1-page, 2-page document, never really anything difficult, just outlines the terms of what you're looking for, due diligence, and what you need to get to close.